කරුවන්ගේ පෙළ ගැස්ම දෙදහස CC දක්වා වන Subaru Legacy රථ සූදානම් තරගය වෙනුවෙන් තරගකරුවන් 5 දෙනෙක් රථ 5ක් පෙළ ගැසී අංක 115 වෙන් නයිජල් පෙරේරා අංක 96 මේනක සඳරුවන් කාල ගණනය අනුව ඉදිරියෙන්ම රැඳෙන ධාවකයා අංක 96න් අංක 13 ශිරාන්ඩූල් අංක 26න් මලින්ද ගුණසේකර අංක 113 අසංක බණ්ඩාර
And for all you Subaru fans, this is an all-out boxer event. We have some well-known names from the Subaru world. You're looking at one of them right now, Mr. Nigel Pereira from 52 Racing. I mean, if you think of Subarus, you definitely think of Nigel. Okay, here we go. All the cars are lined up under the marshal's orders. As soon as he moves out, we'll see the red lights go out, and we'll be the start of the Legacy event. SLAS cars of 2000cc one make. Are you ready? Right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check what these lights are. Lights out, and away we go! And that's a good start from America Sunderland. Right off the outside. He'll make a move now. You have all 5 cars bunched up together beautifully on the hanger straight. You have Nigel all the way on the outside. He'll try to dive in or go around. You never know. And at the moment, it is Menaka Sandhuran that holds the line beautifully. Nigel on the outside. You have Shiran Dul and you have Asanka Bandara all coming through. And you'll have 3 of them going abreast now onto the main straight. You have Nigel all the way on the outside. What he'll do is he'll run a wide line here and try to take them around. And if he does that, he might have a good entry into the gooseneck. But it's be a hard one because you have 4 cars together, very close. It is Menaka in front, followed by Manoj, followed by Shiran, and then Nigel Pereira. But this is a close one. And there's a slight bit of a lock up there, which might aid Shiran. Yes, and he goes off and Nigel goes through. Oh, that was close. That's very close. No, Nigel holds it. Yes, he's in third now. That was a very, very close encounter going into the gooseneck. So you have Nigel in third now. You have Menaka in front. You have Manoj in second. You have Nigel in third. And I believe there is Malinda, the number 26 car, in fourth. So this has been an interesting one lap already. And you have Manoj trying to make a move on Menaka on the inside, on the hanger straight. Then you have Nigel in third, being followed by Malinda, who both of them are very, very good friends. But there's no such thing as friends on the racetrack, that's for sure. And again, now you have Manoj trying to take Menaka on the outside, going right around on Cobbs. But what will happen is Menaka will hold his own. He'll keep the line out so that he has to cut across. And now you'll have Manoj trying to get in on the outside. But Menaka has got himself flat straight down on the middle of the track, on the racing line, followed very closely by Manoj. And you have Nigel now in third, trying to close in on the top 2. Manoj is a very good race for Subaru, even though there's only 4 cars at the moment.
Subaru Legacy තරගය තරගකරුවන් දෙදෙනෙක් සමග පසුපසින් අසංක බණ්ඩාර උත්සාහ කරනවා ඉදිරිය ලබා ගන්න. මේනක සඳරුවන් ඒ උත්සාහය වළකමින් ඉදිරියේ අංක 115 වෙන් නයිජල් පෙරේරා තුන්වැන්න. මෙන්න අංක 26 මලින්ද ගුණසේකර තරගකරුවන් 4 දෙනෙක් එක පෙළට එක රේඛාවක තමන්ගේ ස්ථානය වෙනුවෙන් තරග කරනවා. පසුපසින් තවත් රථයක් Subaru Legacy රථ 5ක් තරග වට 8කින් සමන්විත ඉසව්වේ දෙවෙනි තරග වටේ නිමාවට පත් කරන්නේ අවතීර්ණ වන්නේ ඊළඟ තරග වටේට මේ තුන්වන තරග වටේ.
Not forgetting, Manoj, these live pictures come to you with the courtesy of Motorsports Network. Currently moving forward with the Motorsports Asia, covering all international events starting from go-karting. So they have moved on a step ahead from where they started off. But today all these live pictures coming to you with the courtesy of Motorsports Network in Sri Lanka, and also in their Motorsports Network YouTube and in their Facebook live streaming. And not forgetting, it's going live on TV on iChannel. So those of you who have just tuned in or needs to watch these races on TV, please feel free to switch on your TVs and go on iChannel, where you can have a better view than having it seen on the phones. So it's all happening here in the Subaru Legacy 1MX series SLH up to 2000cc. Menaka dominating it, and there is heavy competition between Menaka and Manoj. Nigel keeping his head cool, saying what's happening in front. Doesn't want to make any mistakes, just following these two, battling it around first and second, but Nigel not letting go. He's holding on to third place from the time he started off. So it's all happening here at the Nippon Paint Katukurunda Championships 2023, organized by the Sri Lanka Automobile Sports with the assistance of all 10 affiliated clubs.
රථ දෙකක තරගයේ රථ 3කට පත්ව තිබෙන්නේ. සිව්වෙනියත් අංක 26න් ඉතා හොඳින් අවසානයේ රථය පාලනය කරගන්නවා. මලින්ද ගුණසේකර ඔහුත් තවමත් තරගයේ ප්‍රථම දෙවන ස්ථානයක ළඟ තරගයක. මලින්දයින් පසුපසින් 4 වන ස්ථානයට. 5 වන තරග වටයත් නිමාවට පත් කරමින් 6 වන තරග වටයට අවතීර්ණය ලබා ගන්න. Nigel Pereira අංක 115 වෙනි තුන්වැන්න.
And we have Menaka still in the lead, followed by Asanka Bandara and followed by Nigel Pereira in third. Again, this has been an interesting race because you have the top three fighting it out. So we really don't know who's going to be. Oh, and it looks like Asanka has taken Menaka going into the gooseneck. There's a beautiful maneuver there. He kept it nice and wide, and then he jumped in, dived in onto the inside onto Goose. And now you have Nigel as well in third, very closing in on Menaka. So this is a very interesting race. But it'll be very smart now. All Asanka has to do is keep it clean, because now he doesn't have the pressure of Nigel breathing down his back on in second position. And he goes wide there. He goes wide. Now that's a chance. That's the chance for Nigel, because he's the one who kept it clean. Oh, now you have Menaka who dived in on the outside, and he's gotten into... Yep, and you have Nigel diving now into the second position because of the mistake made by Asanka Bandara there. So Nigel is in second now, and he's going to try a maneuver hopefully on Menaka here. Oh, and you have Asanka on the inside. Yes, and he's taken both. Oh, on one move. What a beautiful maneuver that was. Asanka took them both, but now they bunched up. And now, oh, they're going to each other. Is that a spin? That's Nigel going off. That's a shame. That's two cars, I think. Nigel went off for sure. I think Asanka went off on the other side. Yes, Nigel is off completely. He is in the pit lane at the moment. Oh, and that Menaka has been stopped as well. And it's Asanka that's in the lead now. And Malinda out of nowhere. Malinda out of nowhere is now in second. This is what happens with the Subarus. You just don't know ever what's going to happen in this event. Because you can see here, Manoj, you want to go through this? So you have Asanka who runs wide there. Then you have Menaka who goes in between. But what happens is Nigel comes across, and that's a tough one. I think the stewards might want to take a look at that. That's a tough one to call, because technically Nigel was in the middle on the racing line as well, and it was Asanka coming out from the outside, cutting across onto the racing line. So I don't know. That maybe will be looked at by the stewards. But that ruined Nigel's race completely, because now you have Asanka in first, you have Malinda in second, and you have Menaka in third. So it's been a complete shuffle in the last lap. Manoj.
තරගයක් ඇතුලේ තත්පර කිහිපයක් තුල වෙනස්කම් රැසක් සිද්ධ වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මම හිතන්නේ Subaru Legacy තරගයේ සව්‍ය අපි දුටු ඒ තරගකරුවන් ඉදිරියේ ඊටම හොඳ තරගයකට අරගෙන ආවේ ප්‍රේක්ෂකයින් කටුකුරුන්ද දාවන පතේ දකින්න කැමති තරග විලාසයක් මේ තරගයේ සව්‍යදී අපි දුටුවා. නමුත් අවාසනාවන්ත ලෙස එවැනි දේ සිදු වෙනවා. සමහර විට අනතුරකින් පස්සේ දාවන පතේ නැවතත් සමහර විට අනතුරකින් පස්සේ දාවන පතේ නිවත් වෙනවා. නයිජල් පෙරේරා තුන්වැන්නා ලෙස තවත් ඉදිරියට එන්න තරග කරමින් ඉන්න අතරේ අවාසනාවන්ත ලෙස රථය දාවන පතේ නිවතට ගමන් කිරීම සහ රථයේ දෝෂ ඕට නැවත තරගයට අවතීර්ණ වන්න ඉඩ ලබා දෙන්නේ නැහැ. මෙන්න තරග වට 7ක නිමාවට ඉතාම ආසන්නයි. ඉන්න අනතුරු අවසන් තරග වටේ
That is Asanka in the lead now, followed by Malinda, followed by Menaka. We are on the one lap to go after this, so it'll be the final lap just after the cross, the start line finish here now. I mean, the Subarus never disappoint. It's been entertainment from 5 cars, and let's see if this is going to be the finishing order, because at the moment the 3 cars look spaced out a bit. It's not as close as it was a few laps ago. But yeah, kudos. Malinda hung in there. He made a mistake earlier, but he took the ample opportunity of getting into that second position when Nigel and Asanka had their little collision. And then you had Menaka, who unfortunately fell back, and now he's in third. And looks like Asanka's going to hold it, because I don't see any of the two, Malinda or Menaka, closing in on him, going into the gooseneck now, because he'd have to make the move. And yep, Asanka takes a nice line in. He clips it on the left. He'll clip the apex on the right here, and then he'll just hold it a little wide. He'll clip the apex again on the right. He'll be just let the car roll out wide a bit, so he'll have a clean line into the S. He'll stay wide out here and then clip the apex on the left-hand side, just about right. And now it's a straight exit onto the hangar straight, and you'll have to check a flag very soon.
Yeah, Andrew, I also think, you know, the main sponsor Nippon Paint would be really happy to see one of their cars flying right on the lead with a good competition.
Yeah, Nippon Paint racing team has done really well today. I mean, he took the win here, and that's great for the sponsors, even with the body panels hanging off a bit though over here.
Nippon Paint ප්‍රධාන අනුග්‍රහයෙන් කටුකුරුන්ද ස්පීඩ් 2023 Nippon අනුග්‍රහකත්වයෙන් අංක 113 අසංක බණ්ඩාර Subaru Legacy 2000 cc දක්වා වන තරග කාණ්ඩයේ ජයග්‍රාහකයා අවසන් තරග වටයෙන් පසුව ජයග්‍රහණයේ සතුට භුක්ති විඳින වෙලාව අංක 113න් අසංක බණ්ඩාර අංක 26න් මලින්ද ගුණසේකර අංක 96න් මේනක සඳරුවන් අංක 26 සහ අංක 13න් තරගයේ විශේෂ අවස්ථා රථ පහක් Subaru Legacy තරගයට ආරම්භය ලබා දෙන්නේ තරගකරුවන් අතරින් මලින්ද ගුණසේකර මුලදී පසුපසින් හිටියත් අවසානයේ ඔහුට හැකියාව ලැබෙනවා තරගයේ ස්ථානයක් සොයාගන්න. මේ ඉදිරියේ තරගකාරීව ඉදිරියට ඇදෙන ආකාරය ප්‍රථම තරගකරුවන් තිදෙනා එක ළඟ සටනක එක ළඟ තරගයක සිව්වෙනි තරගකරු මදක් පසුපසින් ඔහු මලින්ද ගුණසේකර. නමුත් ඒ අතරතුර සිදුවන අනතුරක ප්‍රතිඵලය තරගයේ නිමාවේ පෙළ ගැස්ම ඉතා සීඝ්‍රයෙන් වෙනස් කරන්නට හැකියාව ලැබෙනවා. ගෝස්නෙක් කලාපේ පසු කරමින් මෙන්න එක අවස්ථාවක් ඔවුන් බේරා ගන්නවා. නමුත් දෙවෙනි අවස්ථාවෙන් ගැලවෙන්න ඔවුන්ට ඉඩ ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ. රථ තුන එක ළඟ වෙනසකට දාවන පතේ කැමැත්තෙන් තරග නරඹන්න කැමති බහුතරයකට තිබුණු අවස්ථාව එක ක්ෂණයකින් ගිලිහී යනවා. මෙන්න අනතුර වම් පසින් දකුණ නයිජල් පෙරේරා දාවන පතෙන් ඉවතට ඉන්න අනතුරුව මේනක සඳරුවන්ට සිතුවනවා තරගයේ පසුබසින්න යම් තාක් දුරකට. ඒ අවසරය මලින්ද ගුණසේකර ඉදිරියට ගෙනෙනවා. නමුත් තරගය ජයග්‍රහණය කරනවා අංක 113න් අසංක බණ්ඩාර.